Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to trade with.
When they come and put the money, yo, when they
It's not good.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
Smooth.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Wu-Tang Clan.
when they come and put the money, yo, when
It's not good. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yo, you smooth.
Dang,
Smooth. Smooth.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to trade with.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
It's not good.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
Smooth.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Wu-Tang Clan.
when they come and put the money, yo, when
It's not good. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yo, you smooth.
Dang,
Smooth. Smooth.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to trade with.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
It's not good.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
Smooth.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Wu-Tang Clan.
when they come and put the money, yo, when
It's not good. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yo, you smooth.
Dang,
Smooth. Smooth.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to trade with.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
It's not good.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
Smooth.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Wu-Tang Clan.
when they come and put the money, yo, when
It's not good. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yo, you smooth.
Dang,
Smooth. Smooth.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to trade with.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
It's not good.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
Smooth.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Wu-Tang Clan.
when they come and put the money, yo, when
It's not good. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yo, you smooth.
Dang,
Smooth. Smooth.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to trade with.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
It's not good.
when they come and put the money, yo, when they
Smooth.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Good morning, traders, and welcome to the smoothest live stream on the entire internet. My name is Lou Smooth. You guys can call me Smooth. And today is the day that the Lord has made, guys. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to a day that the market is not really officially open, but kind of open because we're degenerate futures traders. But before we get into this craziness in the charts, let's go ahead and say some good mornings to everyone. Let's go see who's here. Let's see. We've got Joey in the house. What's up, Joey? Pecos is here. Goreen, good morning. Her crown, what's up? Eva, good morning, Eva. And one any trades. I don't know what that is, man. Wow, what's going on? How come I didn't come on Friday? Well, I was away. I took a little weekend vacation with my wife. We went to go visit her family. Good morning, Zero Cool. Joanne, what's going on? W. Kevin, what's up? How you doing? All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out these charts and see if there's going to be any opportunities for us to maybe make a couple shekels today. And let's go see. We got a 30-minute chart here. 30-minute chart. And let's see, our daily open was here at 23,479. I did take a small trade on the way home from the airport yesterday, and made a couple bucks here on the way up. It was actually a short though, believe it or not. Made some money on it. And then the market gave it all back. I was waiting for this move, but this move came around 8 p.m. I was no longer on the charts. 9 p.m. I was no longer on the charts at that time. And spending some time getting rested and ready for today. Quite the move down though. Look at that. It's about 180 points. That was a pretty nice swing after that initial fake to the upside. All right, that's our overnight low down here. We got down as low as 23,371. And we are right here. Our overnight high is at 23,552. Right now, we're not at a good place. We're swinging around the daily open. And I believe our VWAP is going to be right around there too. VWAP sitting right here at 23,470. We've got some imbalances to the upside, all the way up to 23.6s, 23,625. And then we've got some... it looks like the downside here is being defended, because this drop here overnight at 2 a.m. was quickly bought up right away. I think that was the Asia Open. I don't know what that I think 2 a.m. is the Asia Open, if I'm not mistaken. Quickly bought up, and looks like they are back on their way possibly to the upside. We do have a trend line that's coming down on us. This trend line's been kind of surfing. They've been surfing this trend line. Let's see if we can fix this a little bit. That's a little better. And this looks like a falling wedge. Some people call that a falling wedgie. We're right on it right now. Yeah. So I guess this is what we're gonna have some. We're gonna have some turbulence right around there. It's gonna be a rough open. Not a lot of volume is expected, but we do have some resistance to the upside. Possible break above here, I'm thinking. Possible break above. Maybe taking out these highs, tapping into this anchored VWAP. And then maybe we come in and we take out these lows. I don't know. That's an idea. That's just an idea. But we'll see. We'll see what the market is going to tell us today. We'll take a couple trades today. We're not going to go crazy, but we will take a couple trades. Let's go ahead and look at our tick charts. Yesterday I was using the 100 tick chart because the volume was so low, but I would rather use a 1,000 or 2,000 tick chart. We'll see how the volume is this morning though. As you can see, the charts look way different on the tick charts than they do on the 30-minute or the 5-minute, 1 minute, whatever you use to trade. All right, let's see what we're cooking with right now. All right, so right now we are on the breakout of this move, and we do have a slight breakdown as well.
Your breakfast is ready. Do you want to have it there?
I'm gonna eat it over there, baby. Just let me know. Okay. So we got some hindsight circles up in here. I don't know if you guys picked them out already, but I kind of did. We had a little circle up in here. It's a little, hammer candle right in there. Give us a little drop. But it looks like the market is trying to keep this price higher. Looks like they are trying to keep the price higher. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what the 2,000 tick chart has to say. 2,000 tick chart looks pretty strong to the upside right now. Looks like we may get a push at the open. We have a little bit of a demand zone right in here. I'd be watching this little area. Right around 450s. The 450s here could have a little bit of a bounce. We'll see. But we do have a gap below us. Pretty deep gap below us. If we look at the regular time-based chart here on the 5-minute, we see that we have a good sized gap here. So we'll keep our eyes on this area anywhere between 23,440s to 23,400s, about a 40-point gap there. So we could see this gap fill at some point. Maybe we get the breakout first and then we come down. It's a possibility. Let's go get some tunes going here. Let's see if we can get some tunes going. Cool, cool, cool. Good morning, George. VWAP is flat. I'm gonna wait to see if we have some volume. I'm gonna trade only in my evals today. Good idea, Gory. I think I'm gonna do the same. Joanna S, what's up? Bookmap says 505 and 510. Joanna? Okay. We have a Joanna and a Joanna. Oh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Guys, remember today and tomorrow, we're probably going to be ending those huge sales that we have. Apex has that huge 90% sale off ending tomorrow, the 2nd. So that means that Bulenox will probably be ending their 91% off sale as well. That funding ticks deal, that was crazy, 50% off, man. I think they broke their servers with so much demand. I don't think it's available anymore. I'm going to check, but I think the funding tick sale is over that. $38 for a 50K all in, end of day, no activation fee. That was nuts. That was nuts. Yeah, right now they only have a 20% discount code, funding ticks. Yeah, so that sale's over. So let me go ahead and update our. Oh, market's open, guys. Oh, let me do that. Funding ticks is only 20% off right now. That sucks. All right, let's go ahead and look at these charts. Markets should be opening right now. It's 9:30. Let's see if we get any smooth moves. Yeah, we did trade. Which account? We traded this account last night. We made $300 on this account, 331. We'll trade this eval here. Let me get some coffee in me. Market closes at 1, Joey, yeah. Market closes at 1. Yeah, if you guys want to take advantage of those 90% off sales, 91% off sales with Bulenox or with Apex, it's Smooth Trader. I do think that Tradeday is probably still the best deal out there right now. $59 for a 50K, trailing drawdown, no activation fee. That deal is still going on from what I understand. So we'll see. We'll see if we can still get that deal going for you guys. I did get my trade days reactivated this week, so we'll be trading trade days this week too. You're not trading this? Yeah, this is really slow. Excuse me, guys. Got something in my throat. I'm gonna have to move down to the 500 tick. This is kind of really slow here. Let's see if they hold this level. I'm thinking they could hold this level. Looking for 433. All right, Goreen. Nice. All right, let's see what we end up getting here. Levels I'll be looking at are 369, 507, and 525, says Eagle Eyes. What's up, Eagle Eyes? Got a downtrend, obviously, at the moment. We'll see if this level holds. It's a possibility it can. See if we get an entry in here. Yeah, very slow. Even for a holiday open, very slow. still, still usually see pretty big moves when we have these holidays. But today it seems like very low, very, very low. Let me see what the 1 minute ATR is at the moment. It's a 6 at the open. It was as low as 3 before this. That's pretty crazy. Excuse me. See what should come back for us. Come over to trade crude. Is crude trading better today? Oh, it wasn't even moving. Yeah. Is crude trading better? Oh, crude looks choppy. I think I'll stick with my gold. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, the ATR is terrible. It looks like we got left behind here. Looks like we got a little left behind. That's not cool. Come on, NQ, what happened? That's not cool, NQ. Why you do me like that? Yeah, that happens sometimes at the open. We tap back into VWAP. At this point, we'll wait for another setup. Breaking above VWAP now. Looks like this box did hold pretty well. So I went to South Carolina, guys, and North Carolina. I actually flew into North Carolina, went to South Carolina, and I will tell you that I loved Greenville, South Carolina. I did not like Charlotte, North Carolina. I did not like Charlotte one bit. I loved Greenville. I don't know if you guys have ever been to one or the other, but wow, man, what a difference. What a difference. You can tell one is like a blue city and the other one is probably a red city because it was night and day. It was so different. But I would go back to Greenville. I would not go back to Charlotte. I mean, not to spend any considerable time in Charlotte, but Greenville, yeah, that was cool. A lot of real cool like restaurants and like little outdoor rooftop like lounges and stuff. It really, really nice. Big football culture too. A lot of football, coffee shops, all that, like really cool, like downtown, old school, like early 1900s buildings, like turn of the century. Really beautiful. This thing's gonna chop around here till Ayub says it looks like it's gonna chop around here till close today. I don't think so. I think we'll get some moves. Right now she's really kind of slacking here, but I think we'll get some moves. Let's think positively. Let's think positive. See if she can break through. If she can break through here, we could start seeing that move up to that other The other trend line around 500, 23,500. I think that's maybe where she wants to go. London highs are possible, yeah. Good morning, Nava Trades. No, just the hammer candle itself is not always a winner. No, you need a level. If you look at my journal, my journal first asks, did you reach a level? Check 1. Did you break structure? Check 2. Did you find a hammer candle? Check 3. So it's a series. It's not just, oh, hammer candle, let's go. No, it's not like that. It's, are we in a positive upswing? Like for instance, right here, do we have the upswing? Yeah, we do. We have a positive momentum here, right? So in here, I would be looking for a pullback with a hammer candle. Obviously, I didn't see anything here. Plus, we had very low volume, so I wasn't going to trade this anyway. But what we did see here is a pullback. Look at this pullback. We're still in an uptrend technically because we broke through here. We still haven't made any significant lower lows, right? We still have the 21 the 9 above the 26 here kind of. We got this nice looking hammer candle here. We got a swing to the upside. A lot of times these hammer candles get retested for demand. Thank you, baby. For demand. And that's exactly what we got here. They retested this hammer candle because what a hammer candle is basically telling you there is demand here. That's why it looks like this, because there's demand. So when we tap back into it, I didn't just randomly make this call. I called this out as demand area because of this candle, and we came back and we did exactly that. So that would have been a safe trade. It's a safe trade. I put in a trade, but it didn't come back to tap me in. At 450, I thought would have gotten a second attempt, but it didn't. So I'll have to wait for the next move. Looks like right now, if we do break out through here, I'll look for a pullback. I'll look for a pullback and see if maybe we can find another opportunity. But I do agree with you. I do agree with you. One knee trades. Let me show you what I mean by that. Let me show you what I mean. Here is my trade journal. So if you look at the trade journal, this would be for today. I gotta update this. So first it says, did we hit a level? Yes, hit a level or the middle of nowhere. And here it says, did we break structure? Broke structure? No break. Here it says, did we have a hammer candle or was it an indecision candle? So once I check all these 3 criteria, my win rate goes up a lot better. And what was my RR? What was the result? What was my comments? Time of day? What was my size? How would I rate the trade? How many points? How much profit? So as you can see, it's like I don't just nilly-willy. It's like, guys, hammer, let's go. It's hammer time. It's a little process. You might only hear me call out the hindsight hammer candle, but I will tell you there's a lot more to it than just that. BTC looks like it may want to go higher too. But the hammer candles, all they are, the hammer candles are the trigger. That's all they are for me. They're the trigger after the other things have been met. Because some of them are fake outs, Dylan. Why not just take the break of the trend line? You risk the move going without you. It's okay. That's a risk that I'm willing to take because a lot of times the trade comes back and it comes back into your level. So for instance, like right here, this candle, I could have just went long on this candle right here, right? Like, check it out. I could have just went long on this candle right here. If I was trading at 7:30 this morning, I could have just went long on it. But if you look, this candle not only came back on the next candle right there itself, it came back a whole 12 points, right? So if you look, a good entry point would have been at 460 because it's a nice round number. So what I'm doing, what I look for is I look for a psychological level for that pullback to come back to. So at 460, if I get that entry, I'm saving myself all of this drawdown because I'm wrong. If I'm wrong on this candle and it comes back to stop me out, I'd be risking 23 points. But if I enter at 460 and I'm wrong, I'm risking 14 points, which means I could literally double my size and have the same risk that I would have if I would have just went long here. Okay. So if that's what you mean, if I'm waiting for a pullback on a limit order, sometimes you have to just go and say, you know what, screw it. If it's a small candle like this, I should have probably just went, because that candle was only 8 points. So I probably should have just pulled the trigger there. But on a big one like this, I'm going to wait for it to pull back on me and get a better entry. This, I should have just pulled the trigger. I even called it. I said this area is going to be more likely demand because of what we saw here. And we're breaking trend now, so let's see what happens here if we end up getting some. I prefer to enter after red candles, after a pullback. So like for instance here, pullback, hammer candle, you got it, you know, it's better. This is the middle of the day range. What's up, Bradley? This is the middle of my range. I wouldn't take any profits at 451 and 507. Okay. If you know Q, that's not a good idea. Is it cheaper long if you take your trades at the bottom of a range? Yes, it is. Are you trading minis or micros? It's minis. S-Con, it's minis. Yeah, NQ always tends to have a little pullback. It loves pulling back. So whether it does it on a single candle basis or it does it on a range, it always has that pullback to it in order to. I always say that the NQ does not like to see people in profits for too long. Like if you went long here and you're like, oh man, I got a great entry. I'm gonna put my stop to break even. Let's say like I'm gonna put my stop to break even right here. Sooner or later, the NQ is gonna come back and wipe all these people out. So what NQ has that about it. It'll go 50 points and come back 49. It'll go down 30 points and come back up 29. You know, just to make sure it gets every single stop. So if you're gonna hold an NQ position for a long time, and your stop loss, let's say, was originally down here. Let's say your stop loss is. Let me see if I can do it here. Let's say your stop loss was originally down here, and then it runs like it did right now. If you want to hold this sucker for the rest of the day, you're better off leaving your stop loss where you had it than even bringing it up to break even. It has this way about coming back for you once you move it to break even. But if you've already taken partials and you're already up, like let's just say you had 3 contracts on, you took 2 off already, you're better off just leaving it here. If you don't care about getting stopped out and you want to protect your position, obviously there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're in the mindset of, oh, I'm going to hold this sucker all day, even moving your stop loss 10-20 points up is highly likely that it's going to get wrecked. That's just the way the NQ moves. Very aggressively, Joanna said. Yeah, I agree. I take the break with a tight SL right below the trend line. If I get taken out, I'll get back in. I hear you, Dylan. If that works for you, brother, keep doing that. I just been trying something different recently, and I'm back testing like crazy to see what would work for me. And I think I've gotten something that works for me, and it will allow me to increase my size. It will allow me to also increase my RR, because normally my RRs have been 1-to-1s. And over time, thanks, Gainway. And over time, the 1-to-1 RR has to have a high win rate to be profitable. But a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1 doesn't have to have a high win rate. You could be wrong 50% of the time and still be massively profitable. So how was your weekend, guys? I know that today is technically still the weekend for most of us in the US, but did you guys do anything cool? Any you guys take any trips? Do anything other than back tests? And count all your winnings from the week. That's what I like to do at the end of the week. I just like to count all my winnings, stack them all together, all my payouts, and just go through them and just see how much richer I am. Usually it doesn't take me too long because I don't have any payouts, so I'm pretty much done in like 5 seconds. But other than that, spend time with the family, do some stuff around the house. But this weekend I got to go to North Carolina and South Carolina. It was really cool. What's up, Mike Clay? Oh man, look, you be so proud of me, brother. Look what I got on the screen. Look what I have on the screen, brother. I have a tick chart. Joey said he wasted his weekend. Lots of activity showing up around 500. Yeah, I think 500 is a place where she may want to go. Oh, thanks, Pecos. Appreciate it. I appreciate that very much. I saw Tate McRae last night. Is that a country singer? This is a nice looking candle right here. Maybe we enter in here with one. It is retesting. Let's see what we do in here somewhere. We are right now at an anchored VWAP. Looks like the market may want to take these 500 highs. I would like an entry somewhere at 75 maybe. Will she go to 75 again? This is gonna go. I'm looking for a little pullback here. I think she's gonna go. Yeah, good memory. Yeah, I always think of you when I think of these tick charts. Can you explain your analysis and tell me how you analyze the market as it's Labor Day and not much volume in here? It's Labor Day, not much volume, but the market always goes from liquidity pocket to liquidity pocket, and that's so right now the next liquidity pocket I believe is around 500. That's why I'm just I could be completely wrong. Sometimes the market will do this, and they'll stop shy of 500, just trapping traders long, and then just completely obliterate longs. You know, maybe she goes to like 495 or 498 and just dump. You know, that's possible, but the thing is that you have to have an idea in order to get into a trade. So my idea right now would be catching this long. If we come back into the 480 region right here, I'd like to go into maybe a limit buy. 480, pop into a long, ride her up to about 499, 500. See if that's a possibility. We'll see. What's up, Melanie? Smooth Tang, says Joey. Nice V shape out of that gap on low volume day. Yeah, I know. Pretty nice. ATR right now, guys. Be careful. ATR is 5.79. It's very, very low. You're in a gold long, Melanie? Nice. You incorporate Bookmap and changed your life. I watch Bookmap. And it does help. It shows me where they might be heading to. But the only thing about that is that you don't know how they're going to head into it and when they're going to head into it. Sometimes if you realize that they may target that area at some point today and not necessarily a beeline there, because a lot of traders get hurt using something like a heat map or a book map, because they see a big level of 500 and they just start like, oh, 500, let's go. And then they get wrecked on the pullback before hitting 500. No more CVD? Yeah, I still have the CVD on the other chart. I still have it on the other chart. Did you have a different name before? One any trades? Are you Nintendo by any chance? Because it looks like I've never seen your name here before, but you seem to know a lot about our trading style. You're long 477, Gorman? Nice. Limiting yourself to 2 trades a day, 600 daily profit. Nice, my client. Finishing early every day gives me more time for my wife teaching her pickleball. Yeah, I know you're a big pickleball fan. No, there was a guy who used to watch us here, or we were a subscriber we had here on the chat. His name was Nerdtendo, and your name, One Any Trades, seemed very close to his name. All right, we're getting that move higher here, and never gave us the pullback we were looking for here. It's all right. We'll wait and be patient. Here we go with another hindsight, our hindsight circle. Guys, gotta love these hindsight circles, don't you? Gotta love them. No, one of my favorite things to do when I travel with the wife is go to different coffee shops because I'm a big coffee fan. Man, they had some really good roasteries out in North and South Carolina. Some really good spots. I nailed the 495 level, says Kelly P. What platform are you using and broker? SCON? Well, this platform you're seeing right here is Project X. And that's because I'm trading right now this account with Bulenox. But I trade with different brokers or different prop firms. I also trade with other prop firms like Tradeify, Tradeday, and Take Profit Trader. And with some of those, I use Tradeify. So it's either going to be between Tradeify and Project X, like you see here. 495. Yeah, 495 is looking like where it's going to reverse a little bit. Oh, nice. Joanna locked in her $500 day. Great for you. Labor Day trading? Yeah, scalper. We got nothing better to do, man. We are degenerate traders. Oh, I can't wait for that Black Friday trading view deal. Sometimes they do that deal when it's not Black Friday. How much are coffee beans right now in the U.S. for 2.2 pound, which is 1 kilo? I usually buy like I go to Trader Joe's and they'll have like coffee from all over the world. They'll have like coffee from like Ecuador, Afghanistan, like different coffee from like all over the world. This is crazy. They have coffee from everywhere, and it's usually not expensive. It's usually I think like I want to say like about $10 for a bag, and I think it's like a pound if I'm not mistaken, or 18 ounces. It's a little too expensive there, Melanie. Oh, you guys are not really known for your coffee growing in Germany. What's my experience with Tradeify? I love them. Oh, the payouts are stupid fast. I heard payouts sometimes come in 30 minutes. Yeah, the consistency rule. You know what? The consistency rule doesn't bug me, Joey, on Tradeify. What really bugs me with Tradeify is their daily loss limit on some of their accounts. On their end of day, their daily loss limit. I hate that thing. Even though it's there to kind of protect us, I always feel like I unintentionally hit it, but that's my own fault. That is my own fault because I could literally stop trading after I lose, less than that, but I don't sometimes. I don't know. Let's see where we have the pullback to here. If we have a pullback. It's 13 US for 2.2 bags, 2.2 pounds. I don't know if that's expensive, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's expensive, but it depends what coffee. Are you getting Folgers or are you getting like something exotic? Messes with your head, Joey. It was 8 before. Wow, that's a huge, that's a huge markup. But are you drinking like something? Are you drinking something organic or something like, low key? Or are you drinking like Maxwell House or a Folgers? I'm up 1,400, done for the day. No need to chase on a holiday. Well, 1 NE trades. That is amazing. Good for you, man. God bless. You took the long from down here, I'm assuming? Waiting on a retest of 45 for long, says Eagle Eyes. Okay. I think we might get it. Just the ATRs right now are horrific. A 5 right now on the 1 minute ATR. It's pretty bad. Do I trade a 15-minute orb? I put it on the chart, and I see how it reacts to it, but I just forgot to do that today. Let me put it on. I don't put it on this chart. I put it on my trading view chart. Yeah, I have it up now. I think she might try 475. Let's try 475. Sometimes it says a good idea to put your entry where your stop loss would be. So we'll see if that works today. If it misses it by a hair, then we'll just manually enter. We have the orb at 484. So that could be an area where she could bounce from too. Yeah, thanks, Joey. Appreciate it. I'm right under it. Folgers has mold? Really? It does? You are right under it? Isn't the 15-minute orb right now at 484? No, today we have the market closes at 1 p.m. Eastern today, 12 p.m. Central. The 13th Squadron. Gotta be good coffee. Organic is a must. This is PR. Yeah, you know what? Coffee is one of the most is one of those crops that is sprayed with chemicals the most because insecticides and stuff like that, because it is attacked by a lot of bugs. So if you can get organic, it's better. Especially with coffee. But coffee is good even if it's not organic. I feel some are really, really good. Let's see if we get a pullback. Cocoa beans is the same. Yeah, cocoa bean. I heard some people have cocoa bean coffee. I heard that cacao bean coffee. I heard that's really good too. What's up, Team Crypto? You just chew on the beans? Really? Is that true or are you joking? Do you really chew on the beans? I've never had the opportunity to do that. Louis V was that's a joke. Man, what a slow moving market today. That's crazy. You chew the beans with Sambuca? Wow. What's up, Phoenix? Today's your birthday. No way, man. Good morning to all. Up 650. Let's go. That's a good way to start your birthday. Nice, Phoenix. Beautiful, brother. Congratulations, man. And happy birthday to you. Chocolate covered coffee beans are great. You know what? I have some coffee. I have some chocolate infused with coffee beans. Or I don't know. It has caffeine in it from Trader Joe's, and it's, oh man, it's so good. Gives you that buzz in the afternoon if you need it. Guys, let's give Phoenix a little confetti here. Confetti for his birthday. How old are you, brother? $38, huh? Ah, you're young, man. You're young. Yeah, this is slow. Very, very slow. Yeah, Phoenix, you keep doing what you're doing, brother. That seems to be really, really the key, man. Your consistency is awesome. Yeah, the tape is moving. Even on holidays, normally the market does not move this slow. Yeah, it's moving very slow. We may have to cut this down to like 100 ticks. I mean, that's what I had to do last night. This thing is not moving. We may have to go to 100 ticks. Yeah, you're better off going outside and doing something else. So I'm not trading Tory trend lines? Yeah, I do, man. She's I have a Tory trend line. They're a staple. Texas Roadhouse got some pretty good steaks, man. I think we're gonna have to do 100 and 500 here because this market is moving incredibly slow. What's going on, Francis? Mustafa? Nice to see you in here, man. We have a very slow moving market right now, guys. We could be getting that pullback. Could be getting that pullback here soon. I like a short maybe down into this area. We'll see if that works out. I don't know. Right now it's still obviously the trend is to the upside, so we'll refrain from taking any unnecessary shorts, but we could be getting that soon. Joey's up 1 million from Tory trend lines. Carvano says short. Can you copy trade, take profit trader? Yeah, you can. Yeah, I saw that one on Nerd Any Trades. Yeah, Phoenix, that's some wise advice there, man. Try the 30-second. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Liberty State Park, no trades? Yeah, Peter, smart idea. All right, guys, I'm going to watch these charts here. Chat's going wild right now, so I'm going to try to hone in on the maybe an entry opportunity somewhere. We had to go down to the 100 tick. I think we need a little dramatic pullback first. I don't know if this is necessarily where she's going to keep going from. We're getting some consolidation. I think we need a little bit more of a dramatic pullback. Yeah, this is pretty slow. ES is consolidating. Yeah, I believe it. How much do I risk per trade on a day like this? Mortis, I might be trading with 3 minis because our ATRs are so small. You don't think your trade is valid anymore, Goreen? Yeah, we are entering an area of resistance. She's consolidating. We could get a pullback first. I'd like to see a little bit of a dramatic pullback. Yeah, the best move over 9:30 NYC time. Yeah, there wasn't really much of a move. The short in at the open was nice, and then the pullback from the short off of our demand area was nice. That 495 area where we got rejected from, well, that's expected. She usually doesn't go straight to our target. She'll do some chopping or pullback move first. There goes the pullback. A little bit more dramatic than this. I think we get a move back down to the 480s maybe even. Louis on fire. Thank you, Team Crypto. I haven't taken a trade yet though. We might have to look at a short for now. I think I'm gonna take a short from 490. I'm gonna take a short from 490. If we get stopped at 493, that's cool because I like to take the short down to the 475. It's okay. This is part of it. If we get stopped, it's a $180 stop. I'd like to risk our move to down here and take 2 off. Limit by 2. Very, very, very slow market today, guys. This is not a market to be trading your funded accounts. Definitely not a live account. Where's Khan? Oh, man. Khan must have had a rough weekend. Feels like we're trading the Asia session. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? A 450 pullback for a double bottom would be nice for the bounce. Yeah, it could be. Does anyone use TopStep? I used to trade TopStep. I don't trade with them anymore. VWAP flat since 230. Yeah, it's pretty nasty, man. We've got a 15-minute orb at 484, right at where we have our first TP there. If we could break through it, I like to see her get back down to the 480s. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Go ahead and move this one to break even here. Nice push on that. That was great. We're up 233 on that account. Still got a potential for another 235 here. Down to 479. Let's see if they do it. I mean, they could do moves like this pretty much all day, since the volume is so low. They can make big swings out of nowhere. That's why trading this market's a little dangerous. That's why I say careful. Speaking of Asia session, Pine Tree Trader said he picked up a lot of viewers when he started streaming then. Well, technically he streams the Sydney session. Yeah, that's something that my wife and I spoke about, Pecos, and I've been greenlit to do that. It's just that on through Monday through Wednesday, I have my daughters with me. Not tonight. I won't have my daughter, so I will go live tonight. But usually Monday through Wednesday, I have my daughter. So after I put them to bed, dude, I'm spent. So I don't know if I can do that. I'll try doing Monday to Wednesdays, even if I come on for an hour. But Thursdays, I can do it. Friday, obviously, there's no Asia session. But Thursdays, I can do it. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I can do it. For sure. God bless, Joey. Take care, man. CC, what's up, man? You don't need your own capital anymore? No, you don't. You can just trade a prop firm. Is there any reason why you don't trade TopStep anymore? I don't trade TopStep anymore. I just don't like their customer service. They've skunked me so many times on customer service that I just, you know what? I tend to just vote with my dollars. I've made mistakes with them before that have also been made at other prop firms, and the other prop firms have refunded me, given me credits, all types of, right things to do as business owners. But with TopStep, it's always been like pulling teeth with them, and they just never cooperate. They never help. They basically never help. Let's see if we get this push here. How old are my daughters? They're 13 and 10. I'm not happy with them either. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. Even though they have one of the better rules in the game, to get a payout. They do have they have a pretty decent payout structure. But I just don't agree with them when it comes to their customer service. I don't, big time. And that's big for me. For some of you guys may not care. I'll go as far as saying even Apex has better customer service than them. And Apex, sometimes they're judged for not being that trader friendly. Come on, NQ. Do your dirty work. Is there a prop firm that you refuse to work with, guys? Oh, take care, Peter. Team Crypto says take it. I think she could still go lower, buddy. I had an entry at 480 earlier because I felt the market could come back to 480. It may not, but that's a little risk I'm willing to take. If we get a bullish hammer candle here at any point, then I'll take it. But right now we have two bearish hammer candles in a row. We might be forming one at the moment. If we do, then I'll take it. Is this a combine? Yes, this is what you call an evaluation. Combines are only called that by TopStep. Yeah, Vanny, I agree. I was looking for longs, but then I saw this short opportunity set up, so I took that. FTMO has the best customer service? Really? You know who else has great customer service, brother? Tradeify. I would say their customer service, them and Tradeday, amazing. Amazing customer service. I even got a response back from Tradeday's CEO when I had an issue. And Tradeify, forget it, man. They are like responsive as crap, man. It's so fast. So fast. But that's good to hear, Melanie. That's good to hear, because when FTMO does make their rounds to the future space, then we'll probably give them a shot too. Yeah, this is an evaluation. It's not called a combine because it's not with TopStep, but it's an evaluation. You train customer service people all the time, Phoenix? Then you would agree with me that TopStep, even though you trade TopStep, you would agree with me they don't have the best customer service. Tradeify is good, is the best. Rejecting that 200 EMA. I love Tradeday. Yeah, Tradeday is amazing. But it's not for U.S. citizens. No, it's not. Oh, we got our TP. There we go. Very nice hit there. Amazing short. Thanks. Would you say to cut the 479 at best exit? I'm thinking that we could have a bounce from 479 just because earlier in the day, if you look at the 500 tick, we had a very nice hammer candle here. Very nice hammer candle. So this to me tells me that there is demand in that area. So I would just see how price will react here. And if price reacts very aggressively back to the upside, like it's kind of doing right now, I'd consider looking for a long again. Let's see if we can break this trend once more. If we can break it once more, then we can have an opportunity to maybe go long on this move again. But right now she's still kind of heavy looking. So I'm not just going to jump right now. Wow, she came right to 479, literally to the tick. That's crazy. 480 I knew was going to be a special number, but she overshot just a bit. Yeah, customer service on Twitter is better. I mean, that tells you something. Looking for bearish candles to touch OB at the top. 454. You think we go back to the open? Or the low of the session? 442 is the low. The browser's garbage because of AI? Oh, I gotcha. Slightly above ORL. Okay. Isn't the opening range low much lower than what you're... Isn't the opening range low at 440? 442? I think she could go down there too. It's too slow. The VWAP is the play. Could be. Okay, 300. All right, we're only up 300 on this account. We're up, this is the trade I took last night on this account. We're only up 300 on this one. So I believe we'll trade this one next because this one's up 584. And this one's up 466. So I always like to trade the ones that have the least profit. This one's up 989. So I'll trade this one. See if we can find an entry for a trade at some point in here. Shorts are still looking better. Shorts are definitely still looking better. A short from here would have been nice. I just didn't take it. You see the hindsight bearish hammer candle right there. Even on the 100s, obviously, they show up. There's another one right there, too. So I think she still goes lower. Sometimes in backtesting, it only touches top of order block, middle, below, placing one long at each level. Yeah, today's a dangerous day to be trading, guys. So if you're green, I would say stay that way. Go do something fun. I think I'm gonna go to the beach after I'm done here today. I think I might go to the beach with my wife, spend some time, quality time. You can never have enough quality time with the ones you love. Thanks for that. REFTRS, RE Fritz. I don't know how you pronounce that, but thank you for your commentary on that. I don't know why you're yelling at me, though. Stop yelling at me, please. Overnight session printed a fair value gap plus an OB, typically found below fair value gap at 23,404. Oh, good observation. Very nice observation, my dear Watson. All right. More downies. Let's see what it's looking like. That's better. Why are you yelling at me? I type in caps, but not yelling. I'm just kidding. I was just messing with you. I like my sarcasm. What's going on, Shaitan Singh? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet all of you. Unless you guys are serial killers and you're hiding behind a trader mask, then it's different. Then I'm not really that happy to meet you. I'm just kidding, guys. You guys are all good people. All right, we're going to be flirting with this OB high, opening range. Orb high, I should call it. At 484. That's where I have it at. I don't know if you guys have it somewhere else. But I think we're going to be flirting with this thing for a bit here. See you, Melanie. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you very much. You are the GOAT, Melanie. You and Tori, obviously. Can't leave Tori out. She's the GOAT of GOATs. What do you guys? Oh, today's my day one, guys. Today's my day one of carnivore. I'm gonna go on carnivore for 30 days with my wife. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Last time we did carnivore, a couple years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe, or a year and a half ago. I dropped almost 10 pounds. Got my body fat percentage down, the lowest I think I've had it almost ever. So I'm looking forward to that. But one thing I am kind of bummed out about is that we just got some fresh guavas that grew in our backyard, and I have 3 left. So I asked my wife for a pass. I said, "Can I just eat these 3 guavas?" And because I don't want to get rid of them. And I mean, it's okay if I give them to the neighbor, but I don't know if the neighbor's gonna eat them, and it'll just eat me up inside if I know that I gave somebody those guavas and they threw them out or nobody ate them. Because you don't know what people do with their food in their house. You don't know. You just don't know. You can never be too sure. You dropped 60 pounds with that, Melanie. Wow. Wife and I did carnivore for 3 months. We want to do it again, Vonnie. I'm trying to get my wife to do it for 3 months. I convinced her to do it for 1 month. Can you convince her to do it for 3? How did you convince her to do it for 3? Am I done with the treadmill? Yeah, I feel like I focus more without the treadmill, Mike Light. But this morning I went and I ran 2 miles and I worked out. So I'm putting in the work before and after. So in the afternoons, a lot of times I'll go and I'll play basketball if I'm waiting for my daughter to be done with cheer, or I'll do different things. Like I'll sure stay active, because sitting for 6 hours a day is not the best thing. And not only that, guys, don't just walk. If you're a trader and you're sitting for hours a day, don't just walk, stretch. Because if you lose your mobility, your back's going to start killing you. I've been stretching for probably over a decade, and I used to have really bad back problems. I used to have to go to chiropractor multiple times a week. But ever since I started my stretching routine, I've never had to go to chiropractor ever again. So stretching does a body good. That's all I can say. You don't think you can convince her? She convinced you? I break ankles? I used to break ankles when I was a kid. Now I'm just trying to keep up. You don't have back problems anymore, Melanie? Nice. Yeah, but stretching is so important, guys. It's so important, I'm telling you. Yeah, it looks like we're getting that breakout that we were looking for earlier. All right, let's see if we bounce from 485. I was thinking it could. Exercise is a must, yeah. 3 ribeyes a day, you can't go wrong with that, man. That's my diet. It's my kind of diet. This long is looking pretty good here. She's gone. She's gone. No, come back, thank you. Am long from 479. You're on the right side of the trade. That's what I think. As of right now, I think you're on the right side of the trade. You know, she could come and give us a G Willikers, but I don't know. She's looking strong all the way down to 480. We'll see. September usually a red candle? Yeah, that's true. You still haven't sweat 500 though. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Wow, that 479 level, that thing held like crazy, huh? Kind of amazing. Let's see if we get a dip down to 485. I'm looking for a dip. If we don't get it, then we'll look for something else later. But it'd be nice. I don't know if it'll hold. I'll probably have my stop down here at 482. ATR right now is 3, guys. We have an ATR of 3 on the 1 minute. Market has kind of died off. You have things you have to do, Goreen? Nice. Alright, 482 is my stop right in here. If we get stopped out here, we'll be risking 165 points. there. 195 to make 400. I think we can get 500 out of her. We'll see. Could get stopped out here. This could have been a fake out breakout. So sometimes we have to anticipate that. That's why I waited for the pullback on it. Three-point stop on the NQ is crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? But today the ATR is 3. Normally this would probably be like 15. Down 1K this morning. Sorry to hear that, Sambi. Prayer is straightforward, yet mysterious. It's powerful, universally effective, and yet we don't control the outcome. God does. Thank you for that, Mike Light. That's beautiful, my brother. I'm going to take a little bit of risk off here because I like this candle. So we're risking 135 right now to make 405. You're long 486, stop at 482. So you got a 4-point stop loss. Nice, man. 30 minutes still hold. Yeah, Carvano. Let's see if we got to push the 500 here. I'd be good with 492. My stop's at 483 now. Normally I can only trade live on Mondays, but this is my first time on your stream live. I like your content and analysis. Thank you, Ari Fritz. Appreciate you. I normally watch the videos after work. Oh, cool. Well, thank you. Appreciate you being here with us. Yeah, since you're home today. Got entry at 486 and 480 and TP to pass my evals. 516. Hope we get some volume. Nice. Anki. 2. Here we go, says Lewis. I think we could. Normally we were on a 2000 tick chart at this time of day, and today we're on a 100 tick chart. I'm going to protect this trade here just to make sure that we don't end up giving any profits back. Normally that is a sign of a stop out, but hopefully not today. Is this TopStep X? No, this is Project X. It's the same platform that TopStep uses. Cash account trader. Oh, you're a cash account trader. Okay. You're out. Nice, Lewis. Waiting for a pullback now. Yeah, you'll get the pullback now. It looks like. Thanks, Eagle Eyes. I appreciate that, brother. I needed a good weekend to myself and the wife to replenish my batteries, man. Been pretty rough the last couple of weeks. And you know this because you've been here every day. Some of the biggest winners would have been losers. What do you mean? I learned to not fight the trend, Eagle. I think that's exactly what isn't benefiting me the most, is just do exactly what the chart's saying and take my bias out of the equation completely. Just take it out completely. Hopefully we don't get stopped here on this pullback. What streaming service do you use? Your stream charts look so clean. My streaming service is OBS, but it's just the way that I think it's the way that I set up my charts, because a lot of traders that stream, they zoom out a lot, so you can barely see what they're doing. So I tend to zoom in a little bit more than most people. Yeah, Eagle Eyes, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Confident market will touch 421 today. Yeah, it could be. I'd like to see her go to 492, 500 here. Okay, you're short. Ari Fritz. The reason I don't trade with prop firms. Okay, I got you. You like to let your shorts run and then the positions near the top and hold the target to close on a day like today. So you basically you like a prop firm that wouldn't penalize you for unrealized trailing drawdown. You can do an end of day with companies like Tradeday, Funding Ticks, even Bulenox is a end of day. Oh, we got stopped out of that. Even Bulenox has an end of day. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that pullback. Not at all. Not at all. We'll regroup. Usually it just comes back for liquidity and then goes higher here. 485. Let's see if she breaks 483 now. I don't think she will. I think she just wanted some liquidity here. You're back in long, Lewis? Yeah, you're smart for taking those profits. Let me see how she closes here. Told you guys, whenever you move your stop loss to break even, it's like guaranteed. She'll go back. Guaranteed go back. Thanks for subscribing, Eddie G. I know a lot of Eddie G's, man. Eddie G's a popular name. Let's see if we're lucky enough to get back in ourselves. Come on, there we go. All right, we're gonna risk down to 483 here. If we get stopped at 43, then the market may be taking a turn for the worst. Do I trade BOS? Breakup structure? Yeah, I do. See if we can get a break here. I mean, a break. See if we can get a run here to 492. She's been avoiding getting there, even though we know we have a lot of liquidity stacked up at 500. Like I said, how she does it, that's the thing that we don't know. That's what makes trading so difficult, is that you know there's liquidity at a level, but the fact that she doesn't do it right away is where it gets most traders kind of hurt. You're looking for shorts to 420 if it closes a 5-minute candle into 477? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. We got a 1 hour orb up at 495. So let's see if she goes there. Still heavy. Still heavy here. Still heavy. Looks like we'll get stopped out. So dramatic. Why are you being so dramatic, NQ? Now we get stopped out. Now we get to stop out. Yeah, there's a lot of liquidity under there. I'll probably grab this one more time, then go. There we go. All right, small stop there. Just be patient. See what else she's cooking up. $480 looks kind of interesting for the long. Coming down to 480. Okay, we just hit 484 again. That's that orb, 15-minute orb. $483 might hold. 483 down to 480. Very good spot to look for a long if you do see a bounce. Moving averages are still bullish. That could change. Yes, on a 1 hour looking good, says Frank Vidal. Thanks for that, Frank. Got a bit of a mixed bag right now. We got some bullish candles, some bearish candles. Yeah. Not really sure what direction she could want to go in next. Do I think it'll break the 50 EMA at 64.83? I'm not watching the ES. But maybe someone else can answer that for you. Now she gets the pump. You feel that the 4 hour structure can push the market higher, GN? 1313? Maybe. Yeah, this looks kind of crazy. Starting to be very choppy. That usually gives us a pretty big move afterwards, but when will the chop end? That is the question. Usually I like to see a big dramatic move out of this first before taking a trade. You guys see she's creating a bit of a Tory triangle. Still long with 3 minis. Good job, Eagle. Wonder if it just wants to give a lower high. I don't know. Team Massive. You took profits, Lewis? Smart. This is very choppy. Looks like we're in a chop fest right now. We'll get tapped out at 848, 482. Man, I don't think I've ever traded ATR this low this time of day. It's a 2.7 right now in the 1 minute ATR. Yeah, crazy ATRs today, guys. Not very good. I guess what we're going to do here is wait for the first move out of this structure and then look for a counter move out of it. That's usually what she does. So for instance, we all know that she wants to go to 500, right? So I'm thinking she could dump out of here first and then go to 500. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if it happens that way. Yeah, more movement at the top of the hour. At 11, yeah, that's the next 4-hour candle. Is 11? Yeah, 11 is the next 4-hour candle, right? No, it's 10, right? 10 is the 4-hour candle? Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. 10 and 2. Yeah, 10 and 2. Good push here. Right up to that 492 level we were looking at earlier. Congrats, anybody held that. Should have kept my stop where I had it. That would have been fine. Having a hard time getting above 490. Could end up getting that move back down here to 470s. Maybe even lower down to like 475. We have some more levels down here. I don't know if she'll go this low. But I do know she likes to get everybody trapped first. And then she'll go in the direction that she wants. I don't think this is a big enough trap. Looks like it's a long wick to go short here. Good call on the short. I did not get my fill. Should have marketed that one. Watch the move down first before up. That's what I'm thinking. What's going on, Jay? Thank you for subbing. Relaunching browser to update. Yeah, I get it. We'll see if we come down to 475. I think we can. Long 5 from 485. I think she gets more of a dramatic move here, guys. A little bit more drama for your mama. Move just stopped to 483. Right on here. I'm gonna short this. I'm gonna risk 200 bucks. I think we can move down to 475. Could be wrong. Be willing to try it. No, straight to 500 now. All right, we get the breakout to the upside first. That's fine. I guess that's what she wants. She wants the upside. Good job, Eagle Eyes, on that long. Right up to 495 again. 493. Yeah, this is a nice candle. See, 490 might be the move higher. Wait for that candle to confirm first. Yeah, she's going. 491. That's where she came back. All right, she just took 495. Nice, nice. Does she swing all the way back down now to 475, or does she bounce here off of the 490 area? I'm thinking 490 is a good bounce spot, but who knows? I'm willing to try this. We'll see if we can get a bounce. If we don't, then at 485. No. I think there is no bouncing. Could have been a trap there. If we don't get this bounce at 485, she's going straight to 475. Yeah, she's going straight to 475 now. Unless this is the spot. The long looks better, but I just don't know if she actually wants to go down to 475 now. It looks like maybe I could have been ticked out here, but we'll see. Bearish all the way down, maybe, and bullish all the way up. These are some nice looking candles on the way down. They're full. They're completely full. So that doesn't make me look. That doesn't make me feel any more bullish right now. Long 7 minis, Eagle. This is where bulls get eaten by bears. The market's selling us more downside right now, so I think that's exactly what we might end up doing here. That 475 area looks very tempting for the bears. 485, 486. Look at this south area. I'm gonna. I just missed it by a second there. Damn it. Just missed it by a sec. That's what happens when you hesitate. Let's see. There's a gap up here. Let's see if she wants to come and fill this gap first. See how this closes. Bounce at 480 maybe. This has been support a couple of times already. We're getting rejected off of that 15-minute orb. It's looking kind of strong. We're gonna see what happens here. See the reaction here at the gap. tricky price action now. But she's moving finally. ATRs are creeping up. Nice, Phoenix. Even on a day like this, you're doing good. It's going to 500 soon? Yeah, it could. Definitely could. Right now, the signs are just not that clear. Chop, chop. Mucho chop. It's getting rejected again here at 491. Short on the ES is performing much better than mine on the NQ. Long 7 from 483, says Eagle. Nice, Eagle. Yeah, magnificent chop though, I'll tell you that much. Todd Kramer, thanks for subbing, brother. Todd Kramer. I'm gonna go with looks like a long here. Does not look bad at all. 488. Try. See if we get that hit. Yeah, they're trying to get everybody here with the longs and shorts. Both of them look equally as possible. Broke out to the upside there. Patience, says Elias. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea, Eagle. I'm with you on that. See if we get rejected again from that trend line where we are currently right now. Or will we break through? Like along from the 480s. Right now, it looks like she's still going without us, breaking through the VWAP. I mean, breaking through the trend line. We go down, says one any trades. Yeah, we are. We probably will go down here a little bit. The trend line is quite heavy, but she's going. Usually, they say that usually on low volume days, price tends to creep up. Happy holidays, Tony Gold. To give us a move higher. We're gonna have to find another entry. Took out 495 again. ATR is back down to 3.3. Is this a short? I don't know. It's too early to tell. Right now the trend is to the upside, so there's no reason to think shorts immediately right now. All right, she's still pushing at 495, 496. Let's see what ends up going. Wow, finally got the breakout. Looks like it's going to be pretty strong. Good, good, good. No, I was looking. I was looking at the other screen. I was trying to figure something out. But no, this looks like a good long. I was trying to get in long down here. It didn't work out for me. Right now, I'm not thinking of anything besides a long. If we do get a break of trend here somehow, we start putting in some kind of a break here, then maybe we go short. But right now, she's strong. Nice job, anybody in that long. Didn't pull back enough. I missed it. Yeah, me too. I was looking for a pullback into the 486 level. Oh, you were down 600, now up 18. Nice, Eagle. We're at 500. We hit the level everybody was waiting for. Now let's see if she keeps going or if she starts to dump. Got a little gap down here around 492. We got another one down here as well. Two gaps the market left behind. I don't know if she'll go back and grab it, but that was an idea. This doesn't need to be here anymore. I love how she does this. Well, when she does this consolidation, she'll break out, fake out, then she'll go the opposite direction. And she did it twice today. She did it twice. So she did the fake out once, fake out twice, and then she went. That's why I tell you, when you see a level at 500, it's like, doesn't mean she's going to go straight there. She does a lot of this. It's crazy. 498, 496. Looks like she's going to keep going. Equal highs at 23,550. It's good entry down here. Ah, nice GN 1313. You're up 5K on a 250K eval. Good. That's very good, man. I'm waiting for a pullback here into this level, possibly 492 for a move higher. Really would like to see that. I don't know if we'll get it. Yeah. Tell you what though, she is even though the volume is low today, she's not giving us those, huge moves out of nowhere that they could do today easily. The market movements are very controlled. Obviously, aside from the chop that we got in here, these moves have been pretty controlled. Not out of this world. The PA fees are $37 GN. Only till tomorrow though. After that, you'll have to pay the regular fee, whatever it is. A lot of liquidity above us here, above 500. Yeah, a lot of liquidity above 500. VIX is at 16. Yeah, Alexander, $37 for activation on those is a crazy deal. Real crazy deal. GN, your activation fee of $37 is only valid if you pass before the second is over, and you have to activate it by then. If not, you're gonna pay whatever it is. I spoke to the rep from Apex to confirm this, and he made it very clear that that's the way it is. He made it very abundantly clear. Market's still trying to reach for higher. Oof, look at that. She's ripping. Yeah, she is still pushing. Not much signs of a pullback. Looks like a short squeeze to me. There you go, Gian. That's a good way to look at it. I'm gonna try along here. Don't know if it'll work, but it'll be my last trade of the day anyway. Actually, we'll leave it down here. 492. I think she's gone anyway. I think she has left the building here. I think she's gonna start squeezing shorts. Squeezing those shorts for sure. If she gives us a dramatic push to the downside, could tap into this 492 area before going any higher. Right now, she's right in the middle of all the liquidity. 505 all the way to 510 has good liquidity. Market closes at 1 today. Good for you, Ari Fritz. So they expect the trader to buy an eval and pass it over a high day weekend. Otherwise, it's full price activation. Yes, GT Trader. That's exactly what they. That's exactly what they expect. That's exactly what they expect, but they didn't really make it very clear. But I had to get that. I got that cleared up. Looks like they're possible short here. Unless it's a bear trap. We'll see. 510 got pulled. Yeah. I'm looking to trade this. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get in. I'm looking to trade this. No, Kelly, it doesn't. It does not. I thought it did. I was in the same boat as you guys. I'm like, no, as long as you buy it by the second, it kind of like you know, you're grandfathered in for that month, but you're not. Yeah, either you pass or you blow by the second. That's what they want you to do. You either pass or you lose it. Sorry to burst your bubble, guys, but yeah, that's the way the Apex thinks it should be. This could have been a bear trap. Completely, I'm completely open to the fact that this could have been a bear trap. It's going to be a very tight stop. It's going to be slightly above the last high. If I'm wrong, then I only want to pay, I don't want to pay much for it. Looks like it was a bear trap. Yeah, completely bear trap. Looked pretty decent, but bear trap was the second option I was thinking there. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a look sweet. We'll see. Either you pass or you blow it, yeah. Yeah. They want you to gamble, yeah. You're scaling another 20 accounts? Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to buy 20 at once. Phoenix is right. Bullish order block printed at 500, yeah. Do I like 550? I don't know if it can go to 550. I mean, it is bullish and it's a holiday, so usually it goes up. It's in a trending market. Yes, it is. It is to the upside. The move is to the upside. I wouldn't be shorting this long term. I would be shorting this maybe into a gap. That's about it. But I do think on a day like this, on a low volume day, we go up. 552 is the high, isn't it? That overnight high. I don't know if she'll make it. But that is the idea, right? Took the short again? Yeah. I don't blame you, Lewis. I don't blame you. $500 and 496 is the level to look for longs, in my opinion. 500. Yeah. Perhaps. Looks like a good strong candle. I don't know. Got consolidation again. Looks like they're trying to hold this 501 level, possibly maybe even here, 499, 500. Got some gaps below us. Don't know if they're going to get tapped or if we're just going to keep going higher. But the trend is to the upside. Market looks good right now. Nice shot, Lewis. You're long for 501 Eagle Eyes? Yeah, I don't blame you. I was thinking about the same thing around here. I love how you guys think. One person thinks short, one person thinks long. I like that. That's what makes the market. That's what makes the market. 505, 506 is resistance now, though. Yeah, still showing some signs of strength. These candles are closing pretty strong. Market is trying to shake you, though. TP to 520. Yeah, millions of people at the same time buy, one sell. Yeah, that's how they do it. That's how it works. Guys, I will be going live this evening, more than likely at the open. See if we can do a couple hours since this market right now is not really the most ideal thing. I got a meeting at 12 today, so I got to let you guys go a little bit before then. Maybe in like another 5 minutes I'll be here with you guys. Yeah, I'm back home, Raphael. I'm back home. 469 short again, says one any trades. Yeah. I still like the longs better, but I think we can have a pullback into the 490s. You'll be here, brother? Okay, cool, man. Appreciate you guys. I think we get a pullback into 490s. I don't know. Very tricky though. This is very tricky. Hopefully we pick up some volume tonight. Asia session might be a good one. Yeah, I'll be sleeping by then. Hey guys, if we get to 100 likes here real quick, I'll do a Apex giveaway, Apex eval giveaway. We're at 86. Can we do 100 likes? Got 87. Got 4 more minutes. Can we do 100 likes in 4 minutes? 490 is a good call. Flattening? Yeah, it's flattening. $92. Wow, you guys are crushing it. Can't like twice now, I know, Vonnie. If you can't like twice, just hit the little emojis, but that's a little late in the day for that. Next time. What's up, Stoneworld? Yeah, we can, says Stoneworld. All right, we got 96. All right, might as well start getting ready for it, guys. All I need you to do is head on over to the Discord. Once we hit 100 likes, head on over to the Discord. I'll show you guys what you got to do once you're in the Discord. All right, we got 100 likes. Ooh, application did not respond. What happened there? Okay, we go. All right, all you got to do is go head on over to the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, you just go down to the area that says announcements. Go to announcements. Under announcements, you go to giveaways. And under giveaways, all that you have to do is click this little party favor icon in here. This little party favor icon, that's it. So go to announcements, go to giveaways. Under announcements, go to giveaways. Click this little party favor icon, and then we're straight. That's all you got to do. We got 7, 8 entries so far. I'm only giving you guys 5 minutes because I do have to go in a few. So let's see if you guys can pile in here for 50K eval with Apex. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's it, guys. Patel, thanks for subscribing, Patel Karan. This is chop, 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 chop. Be careful in here, guys. Be careful in here. We'll do another giveaway tonight, so make sure to tune in, guys. Make sure to tune in tonight. Once the market opens, we'll do another stream. Chop, chop, chop here. Am I trading right now? You can see my screen. I'm not in any trades right now, but I'm open to taking a short down into this gap if I see an entry. I don't see an entry right now at the moment. I did see one earlier, but we got stopped out. We got stopped out by a hair, literally. So I'm just waiting right now. Did you hold a long term on that long? No, I tried to get into the long here. I tried to get into the long here and I had a limit order. It never tapped me in. If not, I would have held to 500. Oh, nice, Sam B. Yes, tonight, 6 p.m. tonight. Three minutes left on our giveaway, guys, and only 17 entries. It's a good odds for you. Really good odds. Make sure to join our Discord. The Discord link, guys, is pinned in the chat. So click on the pinned link in the chat. That is a Discord link there. We also have the link to our. We also have the link there to our prop firm matrix. Let me show you guys the prop firm matrix. The prop firm matrix allows you to see and compare what the best deals are right now on the market. So if you're looking for, let's say, an Apex account, I don't know, 50K, let's say, Bulenox, Take Profit Trader, put them all on 50Ks, put them all on 50Ks and see which one has the best deal right now. So your total cost would be here. As you can see, Tradeday is at 59 bucks. Funding Ticks is at 61 on the 1K cap, 50K. Account. Neither one of these have activation fee. You can see how much you get in drawdown, profit targets. You see your ratios here, drawdown, profit ratio. You see your drawdown to cost ratio. You see how many contracts you can trade, and all the links and all the links and all the coupon codes are here too. That's all you need. That's also pinned in the chat. Looks pretty dumpy. We got 40 seconds till we pick our winner here. I'm gonna go ahead and short this. I think we could get a move down to this gap. We'll see. Saludos and Dominican crypto. If we get stopped here, it's cool. It's cool. Just an eval. Probably should have limited in at 500. That's what I wanted to do, but I don't know why I forgot to do that. I am going long with you, bro. I'm going 10 contracts with a soon corrective pullback, getting out. Yeah, I'm holding it down to this gap here. We'll see how she reacts at this gap. And then I'm out. All right, we got our winner. Let's see, we got our winner. Do we have our winner? Yeah, we got our winner, Don C. You won the 50K eval, Don C. All you got to do is send me a DM, Don C, in Discord. And then I'll give you over the coupon code for the Apex 50K eval. We'll be doing another giveaway tonight, guys, if you missed this one. So make sure to tune in, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we can so you can be alerted when we go live again. Nice, Don C. Congrats, congrats. How to enroll? Make sure you join our Discord. That's all you got to do for next time. Okay, the Discord is pinned. The Discord is pinned. All right, this looks like a really nice candle to the upside. Maybe we end up getting stopped here, but it looks like a really good candle. So she probably is going to go higher now. But we have our limited exposure here at 255 bucks. Let's see. Looks like a good place. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll say a quick prayer for you guys before we do go. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for this holiday you've given us. We thank you for this time we're going to spend with our families, Lord. We thank you for protecting us over the weekend, Father, and bringing us here. We ask you, Father, to please forgive us for our sins, those that are committed on a daily basis, Father, and those that we think about, Lord. Father, please allow us to walk the right path, always close to you. And we pray that every trader here today, Father, is in good physical health, Father, and good mental health. Father, we ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, guys, I will see you tonight. Take care. Take care. Take care.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Smooth tang clang.
When it comes to the money, you want it.
Smooth tang clang.
So you are on smooth.
Tang,
Smooth.
tang,
Smooth.
tang,
Smooth.
tang.
Smooth tang clang. Ain't nothing to trade with.
When it comes to the money, you want it. When it comes to the money, you want it.
Smooth.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
Smooth tang clang.
When it comes to the money, you want it.